Okay. Hello, my internet friends. Sorry if you've been waiting. I don't know how me setting up a stream versus me starting a stream works. But I decided to eat something first. So, here we are. I have had some food, and I'm ready to jump in. We'll see how today goes. What do we got today? Yeah, I know. Alrighty. Okay, first things first, I need to start grabbing this right away before I feed the animals. Because sometimes it involves feeding the animals. There we go. Alrighty. Get everybody topped off today. Hi! Well, hello. I'm going to be ignoring you, but hello. Alright, there's 3. Alright, 4 cats. Perfect. Hachiko's running away. Get back here, you. Are you gonna go break my lamp again? Oh, cute. Alright. I forgive you. You're too cute. Alright, there's 1. 2. And 3 dogs. Perfect. Alright. So technically I have an extra bed set out for the 5th cat that I don't have yet. Let's not worry about that just now. I'm not looking for another cat, but if I happen to see one, or if I happen to, have a creativity bug strike me. These are for the tea. I might adopt another cat, but I'm not sure. Honestly, at this point, I don't see what difference one more cat is gonna make, except when it comes to training, but... because feeding them all takes a while. Caring for them all takes a while. Alrighty. Perfect. So now I need to figure out the seeds. Okay. I think it's about time I remove the primary colors for the lilies. Because I've been getting more crossbreeds, and I think it's time to focus on them rather than the primaries. The problem is getting the cats out of the way now. Because it's not going to let me put that down there. I might have to go into build mode. I'll try setting them off to the side while I'm doing this, and fingers crossed they decide to move. But I have my doubts. Alrighty. I don't particularly like the peach right next to the pink, so I think I'm gonna swap that out. Come on. Did see kitty. That's a cute username thing. Title. That's the word. Hello, hello, whoever's on my property. Ah, it's Starlight. Welcome. Alright, so we've got purples and greens all growing here. Gotcha. And there's a green that can go right there. And another green is kind of an extra. There we go. Now I can focus on the seeds. Alright, so I have 2 orange, 1 black, 1 peach, and 1 green. The green can go here for now. Okay. This one, and this one can all go, but I think I'm gonna throw the extra orange one on the other end. Yeah, I don't think I want to have too many of those. Hello, hello? Yeah, almost done. I don't know what to do about the cats being in my way. For the hyacinth, I have 2 orange, a purple, a peach, and a black. I can remove 1 orange. 1 black. And 1 peach. Not gonna remove any more of the purples, obviously. Sorry about that. Kind of inconveniencing things now. There we go. That was supposed to be the orange when I put it in the black spot. There we go. There we go. That's all done. His pets need to move. How do I get him to move? Come on. Maybe this will scooch him far enough away? Is that far enough away that I can put my flower where it should be? I don't know. Yes. Alright, now I need to, Let me see here. I want to just barely scooch him out of the way. Just enough. Hopefully that works. Yeah, my cats don't like to go anywhere with me. Of course he gets right in the way again. Gosh darn it. I can try with Ghost, but he's really not got a good reputation with me. Nope, that's not right. Let me see if that's far enough away, though. Ghost! Move your booty! This is not helping. Yep, that's not helping. I can try, but the cats don't like me. Okay, that's enough. Hopefully we don't have another cat wandering in the way. Oh, for crying out loud. He is determined to be right in my way. Alright, well, the only other answer I have is this, because this isn't helpful. That's the only solution I can think of. The vintage camera in Atara's office is from his cherished old friend. I have never seen Atara's office. I didn't realize he had an office. That's a very interesting little info blurb. Alrighty. Okay. Started to type something and then changed your mind, huh? Okay. Alright. Nice. They're still wearing it. Interesting. Alright. Let me put some stuff away. Why do I have a green lily picked? Does it go over here? It does. Okay. That's why I have a green lily picked. Gotcha. Perfect. Okay. There are 2 roses I'm going to be using to make a tea. Give me a second while I figure out... Those get put away. This for today. I don't want to worry about coming back to crops for a while. Um... Just wondering what's up. I mean, we still haven't even gotten a high five, but you haven't tried to get one from me. I'm not sure what okay means, but I'm gonna assume that means that, you see that you're hovering. There's nothing wrong with wanting to hang out. Not at all. But I'm obviously in the middle of things. So just being patient would be helpful. That's a lot of clicks. Just for tea. There's some delicate tea that needs a lot of attention. Alright. There we go. Rose tea. That's the last recipe that I needed to unlock. It's very pretty. It looks a lot like the daisy tea. It's in a clear glass. I like it. Alright. I'm gonna be moving these a smidge. I think that might be good enough. They're a little too close together. Those aren't touching, so I'll let it slide. It is going to be a lot of flowers for that recipe, yeah. It is very pretty. And no, you're fine. You're allowed to be bored and just hop around. I was just wondering why you were hopping around, like right in front of me. That's all. Alright, so that's all the variations of green tea, which is interesting because these obviously aren't green, but that's pretty cool. I like them, they're very pretty. I can't wait to see them all sparkly, but that's gonna take absolutely forever. Alright, animals have been fed. They haven't necessarily been cared for, but I'm not terribly worried about that right now. I am gonna plant a few seeds. And these are just for, the tea. It's gonna take forever to get enough flowers, and it's gonna take forever to upgrade it enough. One white daisy seed, huh? That's all I have on hand? That's cool. I think I'm gonna hold off on filling it in the rest of the way because these take a long time to grow, and I might need more room for hybrids. So these two crossbreed flowers are gonna go in storage. And I don't have any more white daisy seeds, so I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Okay, I think I can start tackling my dailies. Lake fish with 2 stars or above. I have zero faith that any lake fish in my storage or inventory are available to give to him. I am very surprised at how many fish there are in this lake, though. I've never seen five fish in a lake at one time. It looks like somebody threw down some bait from the middle here and left two. Because they're not really moving around. Alright, there's a 2-star. So technically I'm done, but I want to clear out this little lake first. Yeah, I think those two are from bait because they're not going anywhere. That's interesting. I wonder who left their fish in the water. Just decided they were done fishing. Also, hi. I didn't see it pop up on screen because I was busy with the fish. But I do see your hi comment with the hearts in chat. That's why I keep the comments available on the corner of my screen, just so I can look back and see anything I missed. Oh, the respawn rate is pretty high for these fish. I wasn't expecting those two to respawn that quick. I could use fish for some recipes, maybe. Or, I don't know, wildlife feeding, I suppose. See, that one spawned naturally in that spot, but I'm sure it's gonna swim around. Yeah, see? I feel like it's gonna move around more. There you go. See, it's wandering away. Okay, that's good enough. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I will grab the dragonflies while I'm here, though, because I just saw a few of them. Didn't I? I'm sure I saw more than just the one. What? I tricked myself. Alrighty, whatever. Not gonna worry about that right now. Okay. Guys, I have been getting more sleep, but I'm still feeling a bit tired, so I'm going to just do the necessary stuff for now. Trying to take it easy. A mallard card that is for Bailey J. Again, I have my suspicions that the one that's in my storage that it wants me to turn in is probably maybe the 5-star that I have locked. I really, really hate that it asks me to donate the locked stuff. So... does it have to be a specific quality? It didn't say so. Doesn't matter, I get a 4-star. And a very startled mallard. Apologies, sir. Let me grab some extra photos just for daily turn-ins. There we are. There's a couple more of the dragonflies that I can grab so I can feed the ferrets and the foxes with it. Hello. Sorry. Didn't mean to be in your way. Hello. Hello. Okay, bye-bye. There we go. Bye-bye. Have fun. Yeah, I'm gonna grab those, dragonflies, damselflies, whatever you want to call them, so that I can feed them to the wildlife. Because otherwise, I'm going to be eating through my universal animal food because I don't want to be giving them other foods right now. Grasshoppers and dragonflies is on my list of animal food right now. Alrighty, I know I definitely should have the card that Bailey Jane needs now. Grasshopper. I'll leave it for now. Alrighty. Hi again. Blanc said I'm a skilled gardener, so now the townies, I don't want to call them NPCs necessarily, now the townies are gossiping about me to each other, huh? There you go. Fruit jam for Massimo. Suspicious. Pet store. Universal animal food is stocked up. That's fine. That's okay. Pretty sure I have one of everything here. Yep. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. May as well do my shopping since I'm in town. Okay. Ooh, nice. I am not in C right now. I only streamed the American server. I was in the C server earlier, and I believe you're the one who sent me the friend request. So I took care of that earlier. This is cute. Not sure I want it right now, but it's cute. I really wish that we had, like, options like roller skates or skateboards that we could use on the road. That would be fun. Okay. Nothing on there that I really want right now, so we will move over to... Sorry for clearing my throat. Someone sent me a friend request on the C server, I believe, when I was on there earlier doing check-in, and I made sure to accept it. And I figured it was probably one of you guys. I didn't know if it was you specifically or not, because I remembered you had asked. But I don't stream on that server. I just go in, I do my dailies, I hang out for a little bit, and that's about it. Okay, well that's fine. You're also welcome to send me a friend request on there, if you're based on the C server. That way, if you wanted to show off your build or just come and say hi, you can. Alrighty, what's the progress? 2 days, 2 days, 1 hour and 58 minutes. Let me think. Massimo, yes. Stay focused. I'm having trouble focusing tonight, I'm sorry guys. I'm a little tired. I'm a little inattentive. Alright, let's see what I do have. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. You're not getting my 5-star jam. Hmm? Ah, right, you have work. There you go. That's a cute outfit today. I like it. That's the custom shirt that you made, right? Okay, bye! Yeah, I like that. That's cute. Put on some pants. Yeah. Yeah, I just do like check-ins. I hop in, I do my check-ins, I feed the animals, I check out random houses. Sometimes I stop by and say hi to a couple of friends, but that's about it. I mean, that is a pretty high level, jam. Do you want that, Massimo? I don't mind. It's a bonus 5-star. You can have it. Why not? I do need to save up some energy for the new fashion wave incoming. I'm not looking forward to it. I got so burnt out from the last one that it was just too much. But it was also a lot of fun, so it's just trying to manage it on all 5 servers was way too much of a headache. Alrighty, we're gonna be tackling some stones, and then I will go home and fertilize my crops. These are in lot 7 and lot 6, so I'll also be grabbing those while I'm getting some stones today. And then I'll get around to feeding the wildlife once I'm done with my dailies. Very cute. I love all the different costumes you can put your pets in. I think it is definitely time for a wardrobe change for my pets. So... hello? Okay. Have fun. You have a new house? It's not done yet? Ooh. That's gonna be fun, showing it off when it's all done. I know working on a house can take forever sometimes. Alright, there's that. And I've got the tree and the mole. I just need to use fertilizer at home. And then feed the wildlife, and I'll be good. Let me... you know what? That bird's very loud. I'm going to be slightly lazy and take the bus. Okay. My house is down here. Surrounded by friends, apparently. The town gets loaded up real quick sometimes with people that I know. Alpaca's still here. Let's see, fertilizer goes on crops. My brain. 5 fertilizers. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. That's this one, this tab. I'm gonna grab these out, because once I do this, I should have 10. Where the heck are the fertilizers? I completely scrolled past them. Yeah, I'm not gonna use more than absolutely necessary. There's 5. Ta-da! I hate the quests that require you to use expendable stuff that uses materials. It's annoying. Okay, so now we have 10 order ticket potentials. So we'll see if I get maybe 1. Who knows? Nope, just materials. I'm okay with that. I got the pink bubbles, so I got these 2 from that. Let's see. Put away the fish. And the materials. And I need to find a place to display the soccer stuff, the football, whatever you want to call it. There we go. Alright. This is gonna have to go in storage for now. I need to organize my books. Do you guys want big puzzles out or smaller puzzles out? Because I was gonna put out a few puzzles for you guys to do if you feel up to it. Would you prefer I do, like, one of each size? Like one big one, one smaller one? I'm not sure what would be appropriate. Let me see here. I don't want to be rude and be like, hey, do all my puzzles. It's literally just for you guys to do your quests and stuff. These are all bonus puzzles for me. It's all for you guys to do, like, your dream stuff. So, let's see, we've got one giant puzzle. We'll do this one. I really like this one. I'll leave it out for you guys. And the otter one. There we go. And both of these small ones can go out, I think. I think that's not too overwhelming. And maybe one on the other side so that people have room. So they're not feeling so crowded. Gotcha! That seems appropriate for guests to play with. Alright, time for feeding the wildlife. I think I'm going to take the bus again and take a shortcut. Because I don't want to be bothered by riding my bike the long distance just to get over here. My bike, my scooter, whatever. There we go. Things are laggy. Okay. Sweet. Hi. Looks like you're having fun waiting. Nice. Alright. So, I'm feeling kind of cheap right now, and the wildlife is getting as little cost food as possible. Because I need that food for recipes, I think. I'll grab a bubble, because my energy's running a bit low. There we go. I wish energy bubbles was a real thing. I wish you could just eat or pop a bubble and get energy back in real life. That would be revolutionary. Alright, I really don't like this keyboard. Let's see. I have the grasshopper. Some of those. One corn is fine. Other than that, I think I'm gonna stick with the universal animal feed. There we are. Ba, 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 ba. Boop, 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 boop. I like the music. That's a lot of wildlife in one little spot. Hang on, what's going on? There was birds, there was bugs, there was foxes, all crammed in one spot. Okay, I have a lot of strawberries, and I have a decent amount of meat. I have the river fish that I got earlier. Those can go in there. Yeah. We'll go with the river fish for now. Alrighty. The foxes are so cute. I love them so much. I love foxes. They're one of my favorite animals. So being able to play and interact with them in-game is so precious. Capybaras are awesome. Capybaras are so chill. Ah! Had an ET moment there for a second. Alrighty. Whee! I wanted this tree. I couldn't get it. One of the main goals when I try for the gacha is for the trees. I'd like to get a water feature at some point, but I absolutely love to get the trees. Let's see. Just weeds. There we are. Nice. I have such a stockpile of weeds, it's ridiculous. I could be using them to make fertilizer or grass cake, but I'm not too worried about it right now. Okay. Cute. Oh, the little baby rolling around, so cute. Okay, sorry. Focus. It looks like just universal animal feed is available for that one. Alrighty. I'm not sure. I've been contemplating, do I want to keep holding on to the 5 stars of the fish and stuff? Because they take up a lot of space in my inventory, and I don't think I can put them anywhere. So I've been debating clearing them out. Honestly, it is good enough that I got the 5 stars to begin with. I don't think I have that panda puzzle. That's exciting. There we go. I don't think I have that panda puzzle on my island. I'm gonna have to check. As cool as it is to have them, it's a lot of space. I don't know, maybe I'll try to see what the limit is for fish tanks and stuff. And see what I can do about displaying them. I don't think you can put fish tanks and display stuff on the island, though. So... it's been on my mind lately, because it takes up a lot of space in my inventory. Okay. Back home for now. Where is my house? It's on the other side of the island. No, it isn't. It's right here. I lied. I know the wall is the same color. It's just two textures. I did that on purpose. Nothing's loaded. I'll give it a minute. I'll give everything a minute to calm down and load in properly. Okay. I think we're good. Alright, let me have a look at the panda puzzles really quick. Because that's a very small puzzle that I can do right now and put it away. If it is in fact a new one. I would rather take care of it now before I forget again. I don't see a small one up there. Nice. Alright, now I just gotta estimate where it needs to go. Okay. Okay. Don't fall off. I don't want to spend load on... Okay. Have a good night. You're not like in-game, so that's not super helpful. Yes, have a good night. Thank you for coming to my live stream. I always appreciate you stopping by. Alrighty. Let me put this down. It's very small. I'm gonna do it very quickly. Just get it out of the way. That's the wrong spot. There we go. It's under my head. There we go. Ta-da! I wanted to make sure that it showed up in my collections tab when I put things, when I go through my collections in a second. So let's put this. Alright, so the other ones are 1, 2. 1, 2. So I think this one goes right here. It looks like it lines up with the one underneath. There we go. Ta-da! Ooh, my back is crunchy. I think I slept weird. I think that's probably why I'm tired too. I must have slept in a weird position. When you're old, sometimes even sleeping hurts. I consider 45 to be pretty old, given my health. 45 wouldn't be that old if I was healthier. Alright. Let me zoom all the way up to the rooftop, because I like it up there. Very peaceful. And I think my energy is still kind of low, so yeah, I'm gonna top off with this. If it's my own fountain, does it cost me anything? Now I'm curious. Alrighty. Well, let's just chill out here and have a look at the jump puzzle in the background. Alright. So, I've gotten all of this, I'm sure. There's those. I'm not sure if I want to buy the extras of things. I will probably buy the extra chair. But I don't know if I want to buy another whiteboard. I know it's a cool photo frame, but I don't know. Also, I don't know. I'm sure it has something to do with the load on the property, but there is a limit on the aquariums and the and the what are they called? The ones for the bugs as well. There's also a limit of 2 for the big ones on those. So, kind of a little bit of a pain. I'm gonna stock up on some of these, because I have concerns that they won't be available. So I'm gonna grab another 200 right now. I have concerns. Exactly, exactly. I have a lot more than 2 large fishes. So it's super upsetting that we're not allowed to have more than 2 of the large fish tanks. Alright, so there's that. That's all of those claimables. As far as the Developers Guild goes, I'm up to 200 points on level 55, so working on level 56, we'll get another hobby upgrade ticket. That's gonna be fun. I obviously have everything unlocked. My home evaluation has been submitted, but I'm not sure if it's going to be any different. My hobbies obviously haven't changed, but it's worth clicking on it anyway, just because of muscle memory. The animals are all taken care of. This is a good review of their bond levels. It goes up a little bit each day. I think I'm at 55 right now. I think, yeah, 55. 56 is coming up. See the little lock on it? 56 is coming up, so... yeah! I've been playing every single day since launch. So... my pets are doing fine. They're very slowly leveling up. I do need to spend a lot more time with my pets, but ever since I started taking care of the other servers as well, I just don't have a lot of free time to do much of anything. Let's see. I heard a lot of people were very upset. I'm not sure what's in my mailbox. I don't trust it. I heard a lot of people were very upset about the party mode going away. The hide and seek parties going away. They're not gone. The party festival is going away, so you can't join random parties. But you can still host and join regular hide and seek parties and parkour parties. They just have to be with people either in your friends list or in your town. So it's not that big a deal. But people were being very dramatic about it online. Alright, so as far as recipes go, I've got the last available recipe unlocked. These 2 recipes unlock at level 13. I haven't got there yet. They're also, one of them is an avocado recipe, so I also need level 13 gardening for that. There's quite a few recipes that I don't have at 5 stars that I could work on. We'll get there eventually. There's also a lot of, the reward, statues for making a ton of a recipe that I need to eventually get around to unlocking. The mastery rewards or whatever they're called. One of these days I want to get an actual, like, alphabet for Heartopian written down. Because it's literally just English. It's just scribbly. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, no, they didn't leave. The dreams can still be worked on. You can still go to the, hang on. Let me go back to that in a second. Let me go back to that for you. As far as the dreams are concerned, you can still work on the party modes. Both the parkour party and the hide and seek party. I don't think any of these achievements involve going to a random parkour party specifically. So you can still go to and craft parkour parties, and even if any of them did involve hosting one that's open to the public, then that comes back in 25 days anyway, but the party modes are still here. They're just not as open. You didn't lose the option to have a parkour party. You didn't lose the option to have a hide or seek party. You didn't lose the option to go to either one of those either. It's just, it has to be invite now. And you can only invite people that are either in your town or in your friends list, like any other regular party or fishing activity or anything like that, any other event. It's just not public anymore, which is fine. I did think that the searching for random parties was kind of fun. But some people would leave parties, like parkour parties, just running like forever and ever and ever. And it would be really, really hard to get likes or give likes at the end of those because you have to wait for the party to actually end. It looks like there wasn't much new on here. Because they wanted to get the achievement stuff. So there's finally filled in the small animal puzzles. I finally got the last one. That's thrilling for me. I'm so tired of seeing the holes in the collections. Let me have a look. Is there any that I'm still missing in the smaller ones? Yeah, the panda one, obviously, and the ferret one. These are the two basic ones that are the larger puzzles that I never got. It's taking forever and ever and ever to get. So, eventually I'll get them all. I'm just taking my time with it because if I try and rush through things on a daily basis, then I won't have things to do on a daily basis, you know what I mean? When it comes to the event stuff, I'm busy enough there, thank you very much. I don't need to rush through my daily tasks and stuff. So, I'd rather take my time and unlock things as they come. You know what I mean? So, check-ins are done. The only thing left to do is check my mail once I'm done streaming. So, thank you so much for coming. I always appreciate it. I'm a bit tired, so I may not stay online for much longer. So, I may or may not be able to see you after stream, depending on how I feel. The time here is off by an hour. It's currently 10:19, but the server time is a bit later. But then when I check here, it's confusing. That's why I have a clock out. Alright. I will try to log in at a more normal time tomorrow. I'm stuck with a keyboard that I don't like right now. So I'm struggling a little bit because it's got a lot of wear and tear on it. So I gotta see what I can do about getting my keyboard replaced. So until then, I'm gonna be doing some things a little bit more slowly. So until tomorrow, when I log in again, I hope you have a lovely night. Babu. and bye-bye.